Alright, this is the bench that I've been making for several years now, and it's a 48-inch bench, and I've always wanted to make this into some type of porch swing. I really like the angled legs. I don't really care for straight legs or straight arms. I really like the angled look, and 15 degrees is perfect for me. So recently I was asked to make a bench, and I figured it would be, or make a swing, and I figured it'd be a great time to do so. So this is what I've came up with. It keeps the same 15-degree theme going. I've added an extra slat in both the front and also the top, and of course I've got 4 eye bolts to suspend this from the porch. It's all half-lap construction, and it should be a very quick, very easy, very budget-friendly project. So stick around and I'll show you how I made this in SketchUp. Alright, I'm going to start this project with the slats. So R for rectangle from the origin, and I'm going to go 3.5 by 1.5 for a standard 2x4. P for push pull, this direction 48 inches. Space bar, triple click. G for component, enter. M for move, control brings up your plus sign, and I'm going to go from this corner along the red axis 3.625. That allows the 3.5 inches plus 1/8 of an inch spacing. And I'm going to press X 4, enter, which duplicates this copy times 4. Now I want to make another set of slats going up the back, so let's just first select everything, rotate from this point, this direction, 105 degrees, but I'm going to press Control to bring up the addition sign. M for move, from down here to this point, and let's see, I need to move these 1/8 of an inch this way so I have a nice spacing in between. So let's go with T for tape measure, and across one of these edges I can drop a guideline which will allow me to move along that guideline 0.125. I actually want to add one more slat up here, so I'm going to select it, M for move, Control brings up your addition sign, and I want to snap from this point over here. That way I keep the spacing already there. There we go. I'm going to have 6 slats on back and 5 on bottom. So now I can build the arm, and what I'm going to do is basically use the T for tape measure to make a couple guidelines and just draw from there. So the arm pieces are going to be 3 inches wide, and let's see, I need a guide here and then go down 3 inches right there. I'm going to take both of these, M for move, Control brings up copy both of these guides over here, grab one of these, M for move, Control brings up copy, and I'm going to go 3 plus a 4-inch spacing, so I need to go up here 7 inches. Now this just outlined everything that I'm going to do, so I can use my L command to just draw in everything. This particular one is, this horizontal piece on bottom is just going to be flush right here. P for push pull, this direction, distance of 1.5. That's the standard thickness of a 2x4. Space bar, triple click, G for component, enter. L for line, let's draw another one right here. P for pull, this direction, and I've already got my distance here. Space bar, triple click, G for component, enter. Alpha line over here to here, just connecting some dots. P for push pull, this direction right there, spacebar, triple click, G for component, enter. Alpha line, and this one's going to be a little bit funny shaped. P for push pull, right there. Spacebar, triple click, G for component, enter. Now that's the arms. I just need to cut out for the half lap, so I can delete my guides. And which pieces do we want to show up on the half lap? I want to see the horizontal pieces on the outside of the swing. So let's first remove the vertical pieces. So double click, and we can use L for line to just draw in these half laps using the horizontal pieces as reference. P for push pull, we're going to go in 0.75 inches, enter. in 0.75 inches, enter. Get out of that part, over here, alpha line, P for push pull, whoops, P for push pull in 0.75 inches, in 0.75 inches, spacebar. Alright, now I'm going to hide the rest of this so I can see the inside. Now we pushed in the verticals on the other side, so now we need to push in the horizontals. L for line, tracing out our guides real quick, P for push pull in 0.75 inches, push this in 0.75 inches, same thing on bottom, a little bit of repetition here. L for line and trace out our little guides here, P for push pull, whoops, I wasn't in my part. There we go, alpha line, P for push pull in 0.75 inches, push it in 0.75 inches, spacebar, get out of that, and now we have some nice half lap joints, as you can see. Alright, so the slats need something to rest up against, and for that I'm just going to R for rectangle and make a 2x2 that I can just screw to the bottom. So 1.5 by 1.5, enter, P for push pull, and I want to go this direction. I'm not sure where I want to stop as of yet because I want to connect it to the other one, so let's just stop it right there and don't make it a component yet. So now we need to go down this way with a 2x2, and this is an angled face as far as the origin of the drawing, so I'm going to use my T for tape measure and go 1.5 this way, and along this face 1.5, and then also right here. So now I've got a little rectangle I can trace out with the L command. There we go. Let's delete these little guides real quick. P for push pull, and I'm actually going to back up, P for push pull, there we go. Actually going to go further than the piece and use the L for line command to just chop it off right at the bottom. Now I have a good mounting location for the back slats. Triple click, G for component, enter. Now we never made this one a component, so we can still P for push pull this face to this point, L for line, whoops, too far, L for line, connect the dots here, P for push pull, we're going to push it all the way back to this edge. Now we can delete that line, there's another line inside the part that I should delete, but no one can see it, so I'm not going to. Triple click rather, G for component, enter, and now we have a mounting location for the seat slats. All my seat slats and back slats are going to be secured from the bottom, so there's no screw heads on top, and these are just going to be screwed in and glued as well. So now let's edit, unhide all. Let's unhide our slats, and they fit in just as planned. So we can use a window to select just the leg assembly, or just the arm assembly rather. M for move, control brings up your plus sign, come over here, and we dragged it across the green axis. It is in the wrong orientation, so let's flip it along the green direction. And that's pretty much it. There's not much else to this, although I do want to put in the eye lags real quick, the eye bolts. So let's go to File, Import, and I've already downloaded an eye bolt off the internet, so I can just open this and drop it in my part. Now let's rotate this so that it is in the correct orientation. Let's go like so, and let's go like so. M for move, I'm just going to grab it on that part, or on the piece somewhere, and drop it like that. Now when I put this into the swing, I want to go through the arm assembly and through this 2x. So let's go something like that, and then from this direction let's center it on the front arm piece here. M for move, control brings up copy, and I can copy another one up here somewhere, something like that. And looking down this 2x2, I can move it along this direction so that it is going through the back support into this 2x2. Now we've got this side complete. We can control select both of these. M for move, control brings up the plus sign and go from this outside point to that outside point. We moved it along the green axis so we can, whoops, I deselected what I didn't mean to deselect those. Select that, control select that, right click, flip along, green direction. Now they're a little bit too far out, so let's move them in, yeah, something like that, that works. So there we go. The inexpensive, easy to make porch swing. So let's make this yellow real quick. Something like that. There it is. Very quick, very easy porch swing.